Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to a new video. So this video, as you can see in the title, I'm going to touch on why I'm not doing State of Origin videos. Honestly, for me, about 5-6 years ago, might even be a little bit longer, I'm not sure, I can't remember exactly, I lost interest in Origin. I just can't get into it. I don't enjoy it. Don't get me wrong, there's obviously lots of people that do, but for me, I think there's too much onus on representing New South Wales or representing Queensland, and in my point of view, there's not enough onus on representing Australia when the chance comes. Again, this is my opinion. If you have a different opinion, let me know in the comments, but I just think there's too much onus on State of Origin. I think, for me personally, I know a couple other people though that do have the same ones, that we need to work more on the developing nations, for lack of a better term. Look at last year, you had Tonga beat, what was it? I'm pretty sure they beat Great Britain or England, New Zealand and Australia. Look at what they did in the World Cup a couple of years ago. I think we really need to focus on expanding the game more, which is happening through the RLIF, but I think the NRL as a whole, or the ARL Commission as well, needs to get involved and help the growth of the game through those countries. I think we need to promote those games more in a way that there's some games, like around a year ago, I can't remember exactly, I think it may have been Italy and Malta played out at Campbelltown. Not many people knew about it. I didn't see it publicised, but you always see something like Origin publicised everywhere, and I think one of the reasons I fell out with Origin was just being shoved down your throat sort of thing, whereas I'd much rather watch those developing nations play, and I feel that they need to get more games, and I think we need to look at broadcasting of those games. That's an idea of mine for another video that I'm hoping to try and get done in the next couple of months. Just got to try and reach out to one of my mates and see when he's available so we can try and get that filmed. But for me, I don't care about Origin. I said that to a customer at my work who I know the other day, and they just said to me, well, you're not from Queensland. It's like, I'm not from Queensland, but I don't think that's the reason why. It's, as I'm explaining here, there needs to be more done for the likes of Papua New Guinea, Fiji, Tonga, Samoa, the Cook Islands, and any other teams around that area or in the Pacific nations. Like, yes, they have players playing in the NRL, in the Super League, in Queensland Cup, New South Wales Cup, but we need to expand that more, I believe, and help the growth of that game for the benefit of rugby league in general. For example, like, you look at the rugby union, I don't want to go down that path where you've only got your set sort of teams that will be competitive, and that's all it is at the moment. You go into the Rugby League World Cup and you may as well just play the Four Nations or the Tri-Nations as it used to be, because they're the only teams that can win it. I think something needs to be done to improve international rugby league. Obviously it's hard at the moment, going through the pandemic where there's all these travel restrictions, but I think this is the time when we need to force the game to actually look at it and make some changes. But again, that for me is the reason I fell out of love with Origin, is it was taking too much attention from growing the game like that and getting more of those games played. But I don't know. That's my opinion. As I said, let me know in the comments down below what you think. Do you think we need to put less focus on State of Origin and more focus onto the international games, and not just for the likes of Australia versus New Zealand, Australia versus England, England versus New Zealand, but for the lesser nations as well? Do we need to do that to grow the game? Let me know in the comments down below what you think. If you're new around here, subscribe, turn that bell on, be notified whenever I upload a new video. But most importantly, as I always say, keep living a great life. Peace.